Hey again there, YouTube folks. This is Bunga E-Biker again with another update. Mwah. Okay, now we have the controller box mounted here. I decided to go under the seat there. Well, it's just easier. I still don't have the fender for the back, but hey, that can wait. There's the back rack. Oh, there's my cat. Okay, and I got the hub motor in. I made a mistake. Yes. Yes, I'm an idiot. While transferring the front tire and tube to the lovely new rim, I put a hole in it. And I put off pumping it up because I thought I had done so, so I waited. And yes, I put a hole in it. So I patched that up last night. Checked it a couple times. It's keeping pressure, so we'll hope it stays. If not, I'll just buy a new one. They're not very expensive. Now, so as you can see, my lovely red zip ties. I'm going to zoom in here. Yeah. Okay, I mounted the controller here, and what I've done, I took all the inline connectors just right there and wrapped them in black electrical tape, just to make sure they're secure and so that no water kind of seeps in. You know, it's easy to take off. It's it's not permanent, which is good because next year I'm planning to get a nice recumbent bike. So there you go. Now I'm just gonna follow the top tube up, and I'm gonna connect with these here and leave a nice bit here so I have enough to swing the tire around without worrying about having it too tight. So there's a little bit of slack there. Now the one problem I have yet to address is when taking the extra tabs off the motor. I had to take apart the Anderson connections for the motor controller. Sorry, not the motor controller, the hub motor. I'm going to wait till I get the battery wired up and connected and test to see which direction it's going. Then I'll have to swing, I'll have to change the Anderson alignment again, and then I'll get the motor set up. Then I'll be able to connect it to this here, which is my fork, which are thicker than I thought. I took a good look at these forks. These are really beefy. I don't know if they're just big and whatnot, but they seem really strong. I hope. The only other problem I foresee thus far is the speed sensor that hooks up to the cycle analyst. I hope that, because that would go about right there, just below the brakes and the hub motor. I'm hoping that there isn't too much distance between the inside of the fork and the magnet that would mount on the... Oh, I just forgot what they were. Oh, spokes, yeah. It's early in the morning, leave me alone. So I hope that's not a problem. Otherwise I'll have to try and figure out some sort of shim. But other than that, we're coming along quite swimmingly here. As is, I could just take this out for a spin without the battery. But it's my day off, and I'm going to do nothing but lounge around the house, as you will. But I'm impressed with my, speed of the upgrades here. Once I got the kit, everything else kind of fell into place. But it's still a work in progress. I might buy a wire loom in the future and just cover up those wires and make it look really neat and pretty. But right now this is kind of the rough and ready kind of a style. So what I want to do here is just get it all ready and start doing some field testing and see if it because I've never ridden a bike like this before. I've only ridden the standard pedal until you feel like you're going to have a heart attack. So, this also brings up the question of why I decided to have a cruiser. Well, I'm not Mr. Speedy. I don't really care for going insanely fast. I just want to be able to attain the speed I would get if I ran for a while, without, again, feeling like I'm going to have a heart attack. So, this setup with the motor controller, the 20 amp motor controller, and the 9 continent hub motor seems to be set up the way I want with the amount of speed it will give me. As opposed, I want more torque than speed, and this is going to give it to me. Now, I could have got the easy kit, but to be honest, I couldn't afford it, really. I would have gone for the easy kit if I had the extra $1,000, but 600 bucks for this kit is, more than enough for a first go around for the, e-bike. Maybe, who knows, in the future I'll get another kit. Maybe I'll get an easy kit, or maybe there's another one out there that might have more torque. Because this is going to be a workhorse. This is going to, I'm going to buy some, not only just the back rack, the back trunk bag for the battery, but I'm going to put some panniers back there so I can get groceries. And I was actually tempted to possibly use it for some of the winter, get some of those really neat looking studded tires you can get now. But who knows, the recumbent bike I'm looking at, I keep going back to Sun bicycles. I like what they've done. And it looks, it would probably, where I've never been on one, it looks like it would feel my trainer here, so, that'll be cool. But this is the latest update. This is, I think, number 5. So, progress is coming along. Motor controller attached. Half the wires are ran. Hub motor's in place. Torque arm is in place. Waiting for parts to wire up the battery and the battery bag, and that's about it, I think. Just a few things left to button up, and I'm done. I'm out pissing off people driving their cars because I'm I'm more maneuverable than they are. Well, have a nice day, and please comment and rate.